Imagine a ship found adrift with no crew aboard, yet in perfect condition. What could have happened? Picture, if you will, the year is 1872, and an eerily quiet vessel is discovered, aimlessly drifting in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. This isn't just any ship, but the Mary Celeste, a name that would become synonymous with one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time. The Mary Celeste was not a shipwreck, nor a vessel damaged by the ravages of the sea. No, she was in perfect seaworthy condition, her sails set, her cargo hold full. A ship ready to journey, but mysteriously devoid of the souls who once guided her course. The ship's logbook, the captain's chronicle of their voyage, was found in its usual place, but the entries ended a good 10 days before her discovery. Even more perplexing was the condition of the ship's cargo. The hold was filled with over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, all intact. No signs of a struggle, no signs of distress, just an uncanny silence that echoed through the empty corridors of the ship. And what of the crew's personal effects? They were right where they should be. The crew's quarters were untouched, their belongings left behind as if they had just stepped out for a moment. Imagine, a ship at sea, its course set, its cargo secure, and yet not a single soul on board. And so, the mystery of the Mary Celeste was born. A ship found in pristine condition, abandoned by her crew in the middle of the Atlantic. A ship that was discovered sailing smoothly, yet hauntingly devoid of life. A ship that till this day continues to baffle and intrigue those who dare to delve into her enigmatic past. Such an eerie discovery begs the question, where did the crew go, and why did they abandon a perfectly good ship? As we delve deeper into this maritime mystery, we'll attempt to unravel the enigma that is the Mary Celeste, a ghost ship that continues to sail in the annals of maritime lore. To understand this mystery, we must rewind to the start of the ill-fated voyage. The year was 1872, the dawn of November 7th to be precise. The ship known as the Mary Celeste was docked in the bustling harbor of New York City, ready to embark on her voyage. Aboard the ship was Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned mariner known for his disciplined approach to seafaring. Accompanying him was his family, his wife Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia. They were not alone, for the Mary Celeste was also home to a crew of 7 robust seamen, each one as eager as the next to set out on the open waters. The weather was in their favor. The skies displayed a clear, breathtaking blue, and the sea was as calm as could be, save for the occasional ripple that danced across the surface. As the ship pulled away from the dock, the cityscape of New York slowly faded into the distance, replaced by the endless expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. The voyage had begun on a promising note, with the sails billowing in the gentle breeze and the ship cutting through the water with an easy grace. Days turned into nights, and nights into days, as the Mary Celeste continued her journey. Captain Briggs, with his years of experience at sea, maintained a steady hand on the helm. The crew went about their tasks efficiently, each man playing his part in the smooth running of the ship. Life on board was simple, yet fulfilling, as they navigated the vast ocean. The cargo, over 1,700 barrels of commercial alcohol, was stowed away securely in the ship's hold, destined for the shores of Genoa, Italy. The ship was in a seaworthy condition, and everything seemed to be going according to plan. The journey, which was expected to last a month, was progressing without a hitch. All seemed well for the Mary Celeste, but something inexplicable was about to happen. A voyage that had begun under the most favorable conditions was soon to turn into one of the most perplexing mysteries of the maritime world. The Mary Celeste had set sail under clear skies, but the calm was deceptive. A serene beginning to a voyage that would soon be swallowed by an enigma, one that would echo down the corridors of time for over a century. What could have possibly gone wrong on the Mary Celeste? This is a question that has puzzled historians, maritime experts, and mystery enthusiasts alike. Was it a sudden and devastating storm that swept away the crew? The Atlantic Ocean is notorious for its unpredictable weather patterns. A storm of substantial magnitude could have potentially caused panic and chaos, leading the crew to abandon the ship. Yet, when the Mary Celeste was found, the logbook's last entry revealed fair weather, and the ship itself showed no signs of damage from a severe storm. Could it have been pirates? A possibility, no doubt. The late 19th century was still a time when pirates prowled the oceans. A confrontation with these sea thieves could have led to a deadly struggle. But again, the evidence, or rather, the lack thereof, tells a different story. The cargo was untouched, personal belongings were undisturbed, and there were no signs of a violent encounter. Was it mutiny, a rebellion within the crew, a power struggle that spiraled out of control? It's a plausible theory, but one that falls short when we consider that the Mary Celeste set sail with a loyal crew, handpicked by Captain Benjamin Briggs himself. Plus, there were no indications of any internal unrest or discord. Each theory seems plausible, yet each is met with an unsettling lack of evidence. It's as if the Mary Celeste and her crew just vanished into thin air, leaving behind a ghost ship sailing aimlessly, a silent testament to an unseen, unknowable trouble. Despite the numerous theories, the truth about what happened to the Mary Celeste remains shrouded in mystery. A month after the Mary Celeste set sail, she was found, but her crew was nowhere to be seen. On the chilly morning of December 5, 1872, the British brigantine DEI Gracia stumbled upon a sight that sent shivers down their spines. The Mary Celeste, adrift and abandoned in the open sea. The ship, despite having been at the mercy of the Atlantic's unpredictable whims, was in a remarkably seaworthy condition. Her sails were partially set, and the ship was rocking gently with the rhythm of the ocean waves. She was a silent specter on the vast open sea, her crew mysteriously absent. As the crew of the DEI Gracia boarded the Mary Celeste, they found an eerie tableau of normalcy. The ship's logbook, last updated 10 days prior, sat on the captain's desk, its entries ordinary and devoid of alarm. The ship's cargo, 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was untouched, save for 9 barrels found empty. It was as if the crew had been in the middle of their duties when they suddenly disappeared. The dining table was set with food and drink, as if waiting for its diners to return. The crew's personal belongings were still in place, their beds neatly made, their pipes and tobacco untouched. It was a scene of domestic tranquility, frozen in time. But most startling was the discovery that the ship's only lifeboat was missing. The sight of the abandoned ship, bobbing gently on the Atlantic waves, her crew's belongings undisturbed and her lifeboat gone, painted a haunting picture. The crew of the Mary Celeste had seemingly left in a hurry, but there were no signs of struggle or distress. The ship's navigational equipment, her charts and her compass were all in order. The only clue to their fate was the missing lifeboat. The crew had seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving behind a ghost ship. The mystery of the Mary Celeste continues to captivate and confound us to this day, a chilling reminder of the sea's unpredictable nature and the enduring allure of the unknown. The Mary Celeste, a ship with no crew, continues to baffle us to this day. It's a tale that sends a chill down the spine. A ship found adrift, completely deserted, yet in perfect sailing condition, her cargo untouched. The crew's personal belongings remained undisturbed and there wasn't a hint of struggle or distress. It was as though the crew had vanished into thin air. Over the years, countless theories have tried to explain the mystery of the Mary Celeste. Some suggest a pirate attack, but the untouched cargo and personal belongings dismiss that idea. Others propose a sudden waterspout or a freak wave, but the ship was found in seaworthy condition, contradicting those theories. Some even ventured into the realm of the supernatural, suggesting alien abduction or sea monsters, but of course these lack scientific backing. A popular theory is that the crew abandoned ship due to a false alarm of sinking. Perhaps a malfunctioning pump led them to believe the vessel was taking on more water than it actually was. Fearing the worst, they might have hastily abandoned ship in the lifeboat, only to be swallowed by the merciless sea. Then there are those who believe in a more sinister plot, a murderous conspiracy or an insurance scam, but again there's no concrete evidence to support these claims. After her infamous voyage, the Mary Celeste had a series of unfortunate events. She changed hands 17 times in 13 years, with her subsequent owners experiencing financial difficulties and untimely deaths. Finally, in 1885, she met her end, deliberately wrecked in an attempted insurance fraud. Despite the numerous theories and speculations, the truth about what happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste is still shrouded in mystery. No log, no survivor, no definitive evidence. She remains an enigma, a ghost ship sailing through the fog of the unknown. The Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest maritime mysteries, a ghost ship that continues to sail through our imagination.